we have enough time. So what is this? Sharing. So file sharing, folder sharing, file and folder sharing. Actually, it called as a file sharing, but actually we are sharing a folder. Okay, we call that one as a file sharing, but it is folder. So here it is. Different protocols used to share things are there. For example, you are using a Linux. In Linux, NFS, network file system, CIFS, common internet file system. It is also called as a Samba service. SMB share, NFS share, like that. So what I want to do is I will remove this Linux. Why? Because of CIFS is Windows Linux, only Linux. This is also Windows Linux kind of stuff. Okay. So earlier we have a fixation like this is only Linux, this is only Windows. Now it is not like that. Okay. So this Linux to Linux, Windows to Linux, Windows, Linux. In Windows, actually you don't have any name for it. What is sharing means? When you share a folder, so others from your PC, from your system, others from different system can access your shared folder. Okay, it's a very big sentence, right? So what is a sharing thing? You share from your location, others access from their location, like that, through network. Okay, so already I told, so then we have to put in names and kind of stuff. So again, the process of sharing, we'll see that. Okay, so this data one is already shared. So what I'm going to do is I remove all the sharing part, and also I will remove this everyone permissions. This big path it is showing. If you look at this big path is showing. Why? Because of it is become a simple share type. Okay, simple share type. Next one is you can also remove the sharings. So two ways to know what are the files and directories shared from your system, because client only knows the folder and data, but in your system where is the actual location? Two ways to know. Go to command prompt, type net share. So this is the another folder it is shared. These are the C drive, E drive, G drive kind of stuff is also shared, and of course you already shared this, and there is a public shared folder is also there, that is also directly shared. So this is another one. Mine is, it is not showing here because I stopped sharing it. Second one is yeah, you can go to computer management. There also you can see sharing. Yes, once or twice or as possible as go to computer management. So in a left side there is a lot of options are there now. So go and try once, so you'll understand a lot of things. Okay, sharing. So if for example this is a shared folder I have, I want to stop sharing, like I can able to stop sharing this one if I don't want to share it. Okay, so like this is the to check the sharing. You can stop sharing. Okay, you can share it. You want to change the properties, share permissions, security permissions. Also, you can able to modify the sharing. This already shared, so you can do it. Also, you can yellow maximum users also possible. Offline is also there. So first of all, yeah, tell me. I didn't get it.
Huh?
Yeah, tell me, tell me. Okay, she's talking to someone. Okay, so guys, these are the two systems, for example. Okay, so this is a shared folder and both are connected in the network. So make sure that there is a common network connection must be there. Common network connection must be there. Now, when I share this one, so this PC, for example, this is the PC2, this is the PC1, both are in a work group. Okay, so this PC want to access this through the network. So how to access is important. So you have to put a go to run. In the run, you have to put / PC1's IP address because we are in a work group, normal computers. So we don't have any DNS address. You can use PC1's IP address, this slashes. Okay, this is the command to access 1.2. You have to share it. So sharing we can do it, but this is the thing. Okay, once you do this one, automatically in generally there is a pop-up will come up for a username and password. So compulsory you have to give username and a password. What is a username? Here it is. For example, username is S1 and password is admin@123. For example, same thing. My username is S1 and password is admin@123. So you have to give, then you will get authenticated. This PC also having a some user, right? This PC also having a some user, but still we need this username and password only. Why? Because of we are not authenticated. So your user identity don't know by this PC. This user information not available here to check the authentication. To check the authentication. Okay. So I will also include some thing like a event management here also. So then we'll see that one. Guys, again, I'm showing how to share first. Go to properties. I already created a folder and there is a file also there. So you can see the S1 file is there. Okay, that's it. Right click, go to properties, sharing. So advanced sharing, share this folder. If you want to change the name, you can change it. And how many number of users simultaneously can able to access? 1 or a 5 or a 10. By default it is showing 20, but you can increase and decrease also. Permissions, give the permissions, apply. Okay, so now it is sharing is done. Now this is the UNC path, means network path. This is my computer name and this is my folder name. / represent is a network path. Single slash represent directory path. / represent network path. Okay, security, edit, add everyone. Sometimes when you are accessing from other PC, you may not able to access. Why? Because of the security, NTFS security. Because of that one, you may not able to access. So compulsory give the permission. So it is already having a full means read permissions are there. You want to get a write permissions, also better to give everyone permission. Apply. Okay. That's it. So everyone got a permission. Okay. So like this, completed. Next time I will ask how to do it. For this one, I will try. So important thing is, what is my IP address? How to check IP address? One way is IP config. So this is 192.168.29.99. This is my IP address. So what to do? So sharing process I will write here. Okay. How to share? I will write here. But I will write here. It is my PC name. That is Win C1. Okay. Win C1 IP address. IP address is 192.168.29.99. Okay. Next, username is a student1. Password for that one is admin@123. So that is my remote PC thing. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to another PC. So my PC. It is my PC, my physical laptop. So sometimes you will get a problem, sometimes not. So then go to run and put a / IP address of the Win C1, and it will ask a password and all we should give. So first one we do it. Sharing is completed. Then access. I'm accessing from my laptop. Okay. So / 192.168.29.99. Click OK. Generally, it should ask username and password. I'm just waiting. Yes, it is asking username and password. What is the username? Student1. Password. Okay. I type password. admin@123. So you can select remember my credentials or unselect, no problem. Click OK. See, once it is authenticated, I got a shows data 1. You can see there is a S1. I have already given a full permission, right? Not just read permission, full permission I done. So I can copy a data from my physical from my PC to there. So I'm searching for a thing. Yeah, I like this one. So I'm copied a file from my PC to remote PC. So I copied a file. Very good. So then I will minimize. Then I will check it here. Is the file is uploaded here or not? See, the file is came here. Let's understand how to share and how to access. Understand or not?
Got it, sir.
Got it? Very good. So I create another directory with one single file or multiple files, no problem. But I put it this. Again, how to share, guys? Tell me.
Click right click, properties,
Right click, properties,
sharing, advanced sharing, share this folder, permissions, give who, apply, then
okay.
okay.
I do one small change here. Instead of the share name, I'm changing the share name only. I'm not changing the folder name, just a share name only. Share to. Okay. Apply. Okay. I change my share name, not a folder name. Only one difference.
Security.
This is already. Add
Everyone.
Everyone.
Names.
Click names. Click OK.
And allow full control and modify.
Apply. Okay. Very good. So two things are completed. Then close. Then what to do? Again verify. Now where is my thing? It is here. It is. Just go back once, or you can just refresh like this only. Refresh. You can see share to. So other user means this user. I shared a first data one, and he knows name data one. Okay, and I shared data two, and what he got share to. Share name is he got it. He don't know where it is located, what is the name, but he got the share. Okay, so like that. What are the name in your local PC, but you are sharing, when you change the share name, so based on that other people will work. Like for example, I put a data one, but I shared with office files or a batch files or a CTS files like that. So I can share with a different name. Let's understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now last part in a sharing. Not last part. Only share part is that one. Like one more point is there extra. So that's I will tell. Again, I'm sharing data 3. Some folder it is. That's it. You can put some file in it. Files are just for understand. So you are sharing same thing or not. It is not required again, sir. I didn't given that text. I given some other text. No problem. Just for identification purpose. Okay. Now again share. Tell me. Properties.
Sharing. Advanced sharing. Share name.
This time I put a share 3, but one more addition is there, that is called a dollar. Okay, I put a dollar after the share name. Dollar after the share name. Permissions. Same thing. Remaining are same only. Apply OK. Okay. Next. If you want to share with the multiple names, also you can able to share with the multiple names also possible. Means single folder but different multiple things. Like here you can add other share name also. Okay, multiple names you can share it. Now sharing is completed, so go back to here. So these are the things, right, already visible. Now refresh, enter, nothing. Share 3 not showing here, so I closed it. Again I'm going here, so same IP address, open, because already I given username and password, right? So then it is not asking again up till now. So because you have to log out and log in for that one. So no problem, because already you use it. but share 3 is not showing. Why? What happened? May I have to do any troubleshooting? No. Look at here, guys. Share 3 dollar. Share 3 dollar. Okay. So click OK. You can able to see the file. This is the file. Okay. You can put the data also.
The address will be constant or it will be changed, sir, when we restart the system.
Which one?
We have taken virtual IP address, no, sir. Now accessing
This IP address, right?
Yes.
This IP may changes, depends upon the DHCP server. So we are getting a IP address from DHCP server, dynamic host configuration protocol. It's not a static IP, right? In Windows server, you assign a static IP, but I didn't assign any IP address to my laptop or my virtual machine. So both are getting IP from DHCP server only. Not only a laptop, also for my mobile phones, tablets. So I will get a IP address from DHCP server because my DHCP server is my Wi-Fi router anyway. Okay. So I'm distributing IP address. Automatically IP address will be assigned from DHCP server. So it is a dynamic. It means today I will get one IP address. Tomorrow I may get a different IP address. In generally, if you keep using same thing for a multiple days, then usually same IP address you will get it. Sometimes it is different. Okay. Depends upon the network, router configurations, DHCP server configuration. You may get a same IP or a different IP address. Good question. Okay, IP address may vary. So compulsory verify the IP address if it is a DHCP. Any which ways. We are not doing every day, right? So like virtual machines or any machine, any physical machine also, we are doing this. So instead of putting two machines, I take this as a virtual machine and take it as a laptop. Okay, like that. So what is another folder I've taken? Data 3. But what is my share name? Share 3 with a dollar. And this is share name is share 2. So here it is to access, but I give IP address slash share 3 dollar. Otherwise, you can't access. This is called a administrative share. This is called a administrative share. So this is how to access, and I give username, password of C1 means Win C1, meaning is Win C1. Password of Win C1 only. Okay, that is, and one password is admin 123. Then only it opens. Okay. First of all, how to share it? Right click. I create data 1 direct folder. Right click. So go to data 1. Right click. Properties. Sharing. Share this folder. Next, permission. Control. Permissions, full control. Then we go to security. OK kind of stuff. Apply OK. Security tab. to security, edit, add everyone, check names, then go to click OK. Then again full control to everyone. Okay. Right. Okay. That's it. The full sharing part. But here it is. I'm sharing like again. Create data to. Okay. Right click. Share. I'm not writing everything, guys. Just share. Sharing. Get this folder and share name. I put a share to. 1 second. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah. Next. Again. Same thing. This is common. Okay. So this is in Win C1. Next. What is the next thing is same thing only. Now I created a data 3. Again same thing, but this share name is different. Share name is share3 dot dollar. So you can't access compulsory use like this. Okay. So I came back. I can't able to see where is the share 3. So again, if I'm share 3, I'm typing, then only I can able to go through it. Meaning is if remote access user, okay, this user don't know what is this folder name, he can't access. He can't access. You know, one more point. Okay, there is this point is also there. It is asking username and password, but I can access E drive also. Currently access denied mode. Guys understand this one, right? So share 3 with dollar.
Yes, sir. Sir, one more thing.
Tell me.
Sir, is everything is fine? You're working in virtual system. We are working virtual system. Everything is okay. But if we need to access your folders, what are the steps need to perform in our system?
Very good. I'm in a, for example, this is the folder in my physical machine. You want to access from your system, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's the thing. Okay. Take another paint for that one because I don't want to leave that. Okay. See, look at. I am here. I have a folder. This is mine, and you are somewhere. Okay. So this is your PC. You want to access it. Thing is, we are not directly connected. We are not in the same LAN. First of all, we are not in the same LAN network. Next, even though at least we are not in the same WAN kind of stuff. We are not in the same WAN. We are connected through WAN. WAN communication is there in somewhere by ISP provider is taking, but it is not directly. It means our office, Hyderabad office, Pune office, Noida office, New Jersey office, Exton office, Australia office, and Sri Lanka office are directly connected with the laser lines, like they've connected with the WAN communication. So they can also communicate like this, like a local system. They can able to share the data. They can able to communicate. Why? Because of public IP addresses connection is there. Okay. So here in my laptop I have a is connected to internet, so which is taken care by some ISP provider, and I am in the purely private network. So only thing is there is a router or something through that one. Okay, through that one I am connecting to my ISP. So this is will lead public communication, but inside I'm a private. Okay, and your side same thing, no difference. So your system is also connected to internet through some ISP provider. Okay, so obviously you are in your private network, I am in my private. So direct access is not possible. Directly, if I share from my laptop, so you can't access my laptop data. Okay, so that is directly not possible. So what we can able to do it. So in generally, if I have a server you want to access, then I have to keep it in a public directly. So need a public IP address to my server. That is very dangerous. So what I will use, I use a NAT for network address translation. For communicating outside, public IP address. To communicate inside, I use a private. So either I need to assign a public IP or use a NAT for private and public wise. Again, you have to purchase public IP address so others can able to send a request for a public IP and it is reaches to my system. So then you can access the data. Okay, very simple. Like you can be anywhere. There is no condition for you. Only thing is I have a data you want to access. Thing is I need a public IP address so then you can access. I need a public IP address. Okay, you can access. So I have to purchase a public IP address. So I can assign that public IP address to my device, or I can use a NAT, means like a router. Through router I can translate also. I can translate public to private, either this or this. So you need a public IP address to get communicated from public. So this is PAT communication. Port address translation means multiple devices I have, and all devices having a single public IP address, which is taken care by ISP, which is I am not purchasing, I am paying for a internet, not specifically for public. But here you have to pay for internet and as well as a public IP address also. So this is the on a reality it is there. Okay, so if you in organization, so in case of yeah, that's enough. VPN again, another one is concept is there, that is not here. Any which ways you need a VPN there, no VPN or VPN. You want to get communicated means your data should be accessed through internet. It means you should have a public IP address. A specific public IP means you have to purchase a public IP and you have to register that public IP to your IP address ISP, so they can able to redirect the traffic to you. So that is a simplest thing about a access. Now, if really important to share the data from one device to another device, okay, I have a computer and you have a computer somewhere, and without a specific public IP, but through internet, you want to share the data, access the data, then what to do? You need a certain applications through which works in the internet. For example, how we are sharing, how I am sharing my screen through Teams application. Using this Team application, I can able to share my desktop, right? So you can view my desktop, okay? Or you can use AnyDesk. AnyDesk, through AnyDesk also you can share the files from your local system to remote system. Of course, we are using WhatsApp to share it. Mails we are using WhatsApp using AnyDesk. Team viewer. Team viewers. Through team viewers also you can share the local data. Okay, so team viewers like that. So there is a share file intermediate systems. Okay, there are a intermediate system. These softwares works like a intermediate between you install Teams, team viewer. Here you install a team viewer. Through this application, you can transfer the data. Not anonymously kind of stuff, not a specific sharing kind of stuff. If you want to do right click and sharing kind of stuff, that is required a public communication. Okay. In organization, they have a leisure lines. They have a dedicated leisure lines. Okay. So their servers are connected directly through a dedicated lines, which is taken care by SP provider. So constant dedicated line is there. Okay. So you can able to sync to branch office. For example, this is a branch office. This is a corporate office. Okay, so we have a dedicated lines from there to here. So it is look like you are sharing in a local. You're sharing in a local. So this is easy. That is in the organizational levels. You cannot maintain a dedicated, but there are maintaining dedicated, no dedicated, public is compulsory. What are the private IP addresses? I'm keep typing. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some answer or question. Okay, guys, look at here. Here it is. I have a shared folders are there. Data 1, data 2, data 3 is there. Now, so when I want from my laptop, what I'm going to do is I open the sharing and I accessing. Okay, but I can't able to access like a C drive, D drive kind of stuff. I want to store my backup files or I want to keep accessing my shared files kind of stuff. It is very difficult, right? C drive, D drive, easy to access. This thing, where it is, yeah, this thing is again and again you have to open username, password, this kind of stuff is headache, right? So what I'm going to do is like my C drive, D drive, I want to mount my drive here. Okay, so how to do it? Very simple. Already shared folders are there. So look at here. I've opened already sharing. Already sharing is open. This is share 2 or data 1. Anything, no problem. You can use data 1 also, no problem. Right click on data 1. Okay, you can use data 1, no problem. So map network drive. Can you able to see that one, guys? Map network drive.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so click on map network drive and it is showing a drive letter in a reverse order. Normally hard disk drives are C drive, D drive, E drive. Network drives are reverse order, Z drive, XY, like that. You can select anything. If you don't want Z, you can select anything, no problem. I use Z only. So this is the my folder sharing. Reconnect sign in. So if you want to use different credential kind of stuff, you can use it. Otherwise leave like that only. So don't touch much. Finish. Now, so it is open already. So look at here. So this is my network drive and it is showing 120 GB total drive, 94.8 GB free space, which is the size of my C drive here in my virtual machine. In my this machine in C1, C drive size is 94.8 free from 119 GB. Okay, so these two files only it is showing. If I put some data here, so automatically data goes to that drive only. For example, I want to copy this file to there. Okay, so I'm just copying, paste here in the data one, copied it. Very simple, just like you copy in the your regular drive only. And this data is uploaded to where? In the data one. So you can see the file is showing here. Okay, so it is called a map network drives or a mount shared folders. So right click on shared folder and sorry, from your PC you are doing, right? So my PC on shared folder, which one I want it? Map drive. Okay, so then finish. So no need to do anything, just finish.
Excuse
So
me,
check.
sir.
1 second. This PC, it shows as a local drive. That's it. Yeah, tell me now.
So what if I change my sharing again? Like I don't want to share it with anyone. Then this thing is mounted to my system. So
Very
would
good.
this drive show it like empty or something, or like what would happen? Sir?
Very good question. You know, I don't take this much of classes into usually most of the batches. Why I'm taking this much? Why? Because you guys are asking questions That is really valid questions, not just funny questions also. Okay, that's why I'm very interesting to tell each and everything. Okay, so only like Friday and today it happens, like my bank work and other headaches. So it will happen, but I'm very interested to tell. Very good. So here it is sharing. From here it is accessing. Okay, here you are sharing and here accessing. Two scenarios. You told one scenario, so I will tell second scenario also. So first one is you change this folder, maybe stop sharing, maybe deleted, but here it is already mounted. It is already mounted, like a Z drive is there. It is the share file I mounted here in this one. You disable the sharing. You disable the sharing. Okay, or you deleted the folder in a main location, source location. You delete the folder, or you stop sharing. Okay, that one. So I will tell you second one. What if it is disconnected? What if the PC is disconnected from the network? What if the PC is disconnected from the network, or IP address is changed? IP address, because of we use IP addresses only, right? We fix it to an IP address. IP address to that one. What if I change my password? In that condition, you can't able to access. You can't able to access. Okay. Understand, guys? If in case you
So
stop
then the Z drive will show it as empty or something, or would it still occupy some space and data?
we'll see that one. So comp mgmt, like if you stop sharing or delete it, so temporarily I stop sharing. Otherwise, I will disconnect the machine. So in a two ways you can able to try. Data one, right? So this is the data one. Okay, so we can look at this in computer management. Shares. You can see right click, stop sharing. Yes. So that is not shared now. So I'm going back to my physical machine. So it is showing error. Okay, I will go to this PC. What you are getting? A cross mark. It is showing here, but I can't able to access. Okay, so this same error also you will get it if my PC is shut down. If this PC is shut down or disconnected from the network. In this cases also it shows like that only. Okay. And understand what will happen?
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I will ask question, because you are asking question. I will ask questions also. Think this is a central PC, some central PC, and everyone in our organization putting their data. So they're having some office documents, some scanned copies. Like usually, if there is an organization in generally they put everything into this drive only, right? Seriously, the drive we save in the central PC. Okay, so either you take multiple computers or a single computer. Okay, I have a document here. Now PC is disconnected or shut down. PC is disconnected or shut down. What happened here? I can't able to access, right? So I can't able to access. Thing is, my boss asked me, take a printout. Take printout of that particular document now only. So you said like, sir, it is not able to access. It is showing a cross mark. So what to do? Then he is already having a high VP. He will tell, if what he will do, he will scold you. Then what is the solution? My remote PC is disconnected. Maybe any reason it is disconnected. Maybe network disconnected or maybe it is shut down. So I can't able to access data. What to do? Okay.
We'll perform some troubleshooting or reconnecting to the network.
That's a good. Okay. First one is network related issues. Always first do the network related troubleshooting. Okay. So first of all, check the network or a system. Make sure it is working and network is connected. IP address is same IP. So make sure that it's a static IP. You have to maintain. That is also important. Static IP, because of IP address changes, again it will disconnect, right? So then also there is a problem. So make sure it is network is connected and IP address and system is on. Then problem may be solved, but it will take time, right? So point is, when you sharing it, are you observe this? There is a catchy. If you click here, you can catchy sharing also possible. Offline. It means if in case your system is shut down or restarted, something is happened, and you're disconnected from network for temporarily. So your client, this is the client side. The client is no need to wait to do something, no need to wait for updating kind of stuff. In a client side, it stores data stores in a cache mode, which is frequently accessed. Like I accessed it now, it's stored in my local PC. So there is a remote PC is there, shared folder. I accessed it from my laptop. I already accessed it. It means it is stored in my PC in a cache mode. Means like a hidden mode. So when I need it, I can open it if even though my remote server is disconnected. So it is stored in my PC in a cache mode. My remote PC is disconnected, no problem. Still I have a document in my cache. If I modify something, if I modified or updated something, so I can do it, but it will resync after reconnection. Means once the problem is solved, the data will be resync from here to there to here. Okay. So maybe may not be, but this is the cache. Cache means keep files in offline mode at client side if there are already accessed. Newly accessing won't work here. Okay. So already accessed. And to maintain this one in 2008 and Windows 7, this thing is introduced as a branch cache.
Sir, one thing, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, you are telling about the already accessed files only, not the newly accessed files, sir.
I didn't access initially. It means it won't catch in your local PC.
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
I shared it, right? So it automatically came. Now what I've done, I accessed this particular files. Okay, I opened access. Okay, already these things stores in my cache mode. If in case something is happened to my machine. So look at here, I am disconnecting from network. So manage somewhere it is there. Yeah, network adapter disconnect. I'm disconnected.
Yes, sir.
Now try again. So it is not showing cross mark. It's showing something. I'm trying. It may throw error. It may come. It may not come. So don't blame me on it. Just trying to tell the concept. I try to connect it, but it is unable to connect it. It's taking a lot of time. Usually, when I work in some other organization, we usually do this catchy kind of stuff because in a front office system only, every document, scanned copies, everything shared there only. One single system on. Yeah, it's 135. One more point topic is there. That is called a BitLocker. Of course, encryption part is also there. It will take a lot of time to search and connecting, catching. Close this one. Is unable to restore this one, so no problem. It is not working anyway. So if you are unnecessarily having this drive, so you can able to do the troubleshooting anyway. What is the thing? What we done? We disconnected it. Now we are connecting. The connection is established. Then refresh once. Disconnect. Okay, so that is we didn't done properly. Maybe catching thing is not done. Maybe you can try also. So this is the what happens if in case whether your system is disconnected or shut down or stop sharing, automatically you can't able to access. You have to configure cache offline file kind of stuff. Then even though your PC is disconnected or shut down in offline, you can able to access the data. Enough of sharing part.